Right now, there's someone earning exactly what you earn, maybe less, but while you're wondering how to make it to the end of the month, they're already building wealth. Same salary, same bills, same 24 hours. So what's the difference? It's not luck. It's not magic. It's a system. And today, I'm showing you exactly how it works. Way number one, spend like you earn half. Here's a truth that'll make you uncomfortable. You can probably live on half of what you're making right now. I know, you're thinking, easy for you to say, but hear me out. Let me tell you about Luis. Luis was a delivery driver making $2,400 a month. Nothing fancy. He had a small apartment, a beaten-up car, the usual bills. But Luis did something radical. He pretended he was making $1,200 a month. He moved to a smaller place. He meal prepped instead of eating out. He canceled subscriptions he didn't use, cut his phone plan, bought generic brands. People thought he was crazy. His friends laughed at him. But here's what happened. For 2 years, Luis invested that other $1,200 every single month. Today, that investment is worth over $35,000, and it's still growing. Here's the principle. You can live with half, which means you can build with the other half. Think about it. What if you treated half your salary like it doesn't exist? What could you build in a year? In 5 years? The math is simple, but most people never do it because they're too comfortable being broke. But there's a problem most people run into with this strategy. Way number two, pay yourself first. Most people save what's left over at the end of the month. Here's the brutal truth. There's never anything left over. Your expenses will always expand to eat whatever you make. It's called Parkinson's Law, and it's killing your wealth. So flip the script. Pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck hits your account, 10%, 15%, 20%, whatever you can manage, goes straight into savings or investment before you pay a single bill. Before rent, before groceries, before Netflix. You pay yourself first. Let me tell you about Erica. Erica was a high school teacher making $3,200 a month. Every month, she moved 10%, $320, into a separate account before she did anything else. She didn't touch it. She forgot it existed. She used that money to pay for a master's degree in educational leadership. 3 years later, she's a principal making $6,500 a month. She doubled her income because she paid herself first. Listen to this. If you don't cut your slice first, you get the crumbs. And crumbs don't build wealth. Start small if you need to. Even 5% is better than zero. Even $50 a month is better than nothing. But make it automatic. Make it first. Make it non-negotiable. The problem is, paying yourself first is powerful, but it only works if you use that money the right way. Way number three, turn your salary into freedom capital. Every dollar you earn is a decision. You can use it to build a flashy storefront, new car, designer clothes, the latest phone. Or you can build a solid foundation, skills, assets, ownership, freedom. Ask yourself, is this bringing me closer to freedom or keeping me stuck? Most people spend money on things that look good but build nothing. They're renting their lifestyle instead of owning their future. Take Daniel. He fixed air conditioners, made $2,800 a month. For 3 years, he took $400 a month, not for stocks or crypto, but to invest in tools, certifications, and a small workspace. He upgraded his gear, got certified in commercial refrigeration, and started taking weekend side jobs. By year 4, he opened his own shop. Now he's got 2 employees and steady contracts with offices and restaurants. He's not just working a job, he owns a business. He used his salary to build freedom. Now look at your last 30 days of spending. How much went to foundation and how much to storefront? Because every dollar is a brick. Are you building something solid or just decorating the outside? Building takes discipline. And yeah, discipline is hard, unless you learn how to make it easier. Way number 4, automate your wealth building. Here's why most people fail at saving. They rely on willpower, and willpower is exhausting. Every single month, you're fighting yourself. Should I save this or should I buy that? Maybe next month I'll save more. I deserve this. I worked hard. And you know what happens? You lose. Every time. Because willpower runs out. So take the decision out of your hands. Automate it. Set up automatic transfers the day after your paycheck arrives. Savings account, investment account, emergency fund. Boom, boom, boom. It happens before you even think about it. Before you see the money. Before you can talk yourself out of it. Let me tell you about Sandra. Sandra worked customer service making $2,100 a month. She set up a $200 automatic transfer to a savings account every payday. She literally forgot about it. She never checked the balance. She just lived on the rest. 2 years later, she needed a new car. She checked that account for the first time and had almost $5,000 saved. She couldn't believe it. She told me, "I didn't even feel it. It just happened." That's the power of automation. When you automate, you're not fighting yourself every month. The battle's already won. You set it once, and it builds wealth while you sleep, while you work, while you're living your life. You remove the human element, the doubt, the temptation, the excuses. Start with whatever you can. Even if it's $50, even if it's $20, set it up once and forget about it. Let the system work for you instead of against you. Okay, so you're saving money automatically. Great. But saving alone won't make you rich. You need to grow your income. And there's one way almost nobody thinks about. Way number 5. Invest in a second skill. Your income will rarely exceed your personal development. Want to earn more? You need to be more valuable. And one of the fastest ways to increase your value is to learn a second skill people will pay for. I'm not talking about a 4-year degree or drowning in student loans. I'm talking about a skill you can learn in 3 to 6 months. Something practical, immediately marketable. Take Esteban. He worked night security, earning $1,800 a month. The job was slow, so during breaks, he started watching free YouTube videos on phone repair. He spent $150 on a toolkit and began fixing coworkers' phones. 6 months in, he was earning $600 per month on the side. A year later, he quit security and opened a repair kiosk at a mall. Today, he makes $4,500 per month, all from a skill he taught himself online for free. So, what's one skill people would pay you for? Editing, design, basic coding, SEO, copywriting, plumbing, social media. The list is endless. Pick one, then commit. Take 10% of your paycheck, maybe $100, and invest in learning. Buy books, take a course, practice on weekends. Because your greatest investment is you. Your skills, your knowledge, that's what will change your life. And once you've got that skill, the next level is turning it into something that earns while you sleep. Way number 6, build an invisible money machine. Most people think passive income is for the rich, but that's backwards. Passive income is how people become rich. You don't need millions to start. You start to build millions. An invisible money machine is anything that earns income without you trading hours. It could be digital products, rental equipment, affiliate links, handmade goods, or ad revenue from content. You build it once, and it keeps paying you. Take Patricia. She was a receptionist earning $2,200 a month. Her hobby? Making soap. She started selling it at local markets on weekends. Then someone suggested Etsy. She gave it a shot. She used $300 from her paycheck to buy materials and launch a simple website. 8 months later, her soap business was making $800 a month. A year in, $1,400. 2 years, $2,100. She still works her job, but now she has a machine in the background. Orders come in while she sleeps, works, even vacations. The power of passive income? It compounds. You stop trading time for money. Your time becomes yours. You're no longer thinking, if I don't work, I don't eat. The machine keeps working, even when you don't. Sure, it won't blow up overnight. Patricia made $40 in her first month, then $120, then $300, but she stayed consistent. And a year from now, if you don't start, you'll wish you had. Still at zero? You have time. You have skills. The question is, are you using them to build something that pays you back? And speaking of time, that's exactly what we're going to master next. Way number 7. Master your time. Let me ask you something real. How many hours did you spend this week on your phone? Scrolling TikTok, binging Netflix, gaming? Now imagine taking just 2 of those hours each day and using them to build something. Just 2. What could that become? Every minute is like a coin. You can waste it on short-term pleasure or invest it in your future. Most people spend. The wealthy invest. That's the key difference. Take Julio, for example. He was a warehouse supervisor. Long, physical shifts. Every night he'd crash on the couch, watch TV till midnight. Repeat. He felt stuck, until he realized he was trading his evenings for nothing. So he made a deal with himself. 2 hours a night, every night, no excuses, learning social media marketing. No TV, no games, just growth. He took courses, practiced, studied what worked. It wasn't easy, he was tired, but he stuck with it. 6 months later, he landed his first client, $300 a month, then another. A year in, he had a side agency with 5 clients paying him between $500 to $1,200 per month, just from a laptop in the evenings. And yes, he still works his day job. What changed? His use of time. Your free time is your most valuable asset. You can't make more of it. You can make more money, learn new skills. But time? Once it's gone, it's gone. So, are you spending it or investing it? Track your time for a week. Write it all down. You'll be shocked how much slips through your fingers. Then ask yourself, what could I build with just 2 hours a day? And remember, everything I've told you works, but there's one more thing that can make it fail or multiply your results by 10 times, and that's your environment. Way number 8. Surround yourself with winning mindsets. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future. It might sound harsh, but it's real. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your life. You become the average of the people you spend time with. It's not magic, it's psychology. If you hang around people who complain about money but take no action, you'll likely do the same. If your circle believes getting rich on a regular salary is impossible, you'll probably believe that too. It becomes your normal. Take Karina, for example. She worked as a cashier, earning $1,900 per month, stuck in a job that felt like a trap. Her friends all echoed the same complaints. No money, bills piling up, no way out. It felt familiar, but it was killing her dreams. Then she saw a flyer for a free weekly entrepreneurship meetup at a coffee shop. Regular people with side hustles, sharing ideas, supporting each other. She almost didn't go. I'm just a cashier, she thought. But she went anyway. That room changed her life. She saw others, drivers, office workers, building businesses. One guy started a lawn care service. A woman sold custom t-shirts online. They weren't special. They were just taking action. Karina started a cleaning business. She spent $200 on supplies and made flyers. Her first client came from someone in the group, then referrals. She expanded. Now, 3 years later, she employs 3 people and makes $5,000 per month. She's no longer a cashier. Your mindset feeds off your environment. In a room full of excuse makers, you'll make excuses. In a room full of builders, you'll build. So ask yourself, who am I around? Are they helping me grow or keeping me stuck? Because no strategy will save you if your circle is toxic. Surround yourself with people who believe in growth and are chasing it. Join groups, go to meetups, find mentors, read books, listen to podcasts. Immerse yourself in a mindset of possibility. Your future depends on it. So here's the deal. You can close this video and go back to normal. Or you can pick one, just one, of these strategies and start today.
If this gave you value, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me which strategy you're starting with. And if you're ready to keep learning, click the video on screen right now. Let's keep building.